Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Pyatt and welcome to my YouTube channel. My goal is to help as many martial artists as possible in their journey and study of Jiu-Jitsu, whether you're a complete beginner or an experienced martial artist. I do videos every Friday, so if you like and enjoy this video, then please click subscribe to get them onto your homepage. This week is the third part of our little mini-series looking at different applications of stances. So in our first week, we looked at some of the fundamental ideas and principles of stances, and we talked about the 5 V's, the fact that they're fundamental, they're optimal, they're transitional, etc. In our second week, we looked at a very specific application for Kokutsu Dachi, and you can see both of those videos in the link below that I'll put in the description. This week, we're going to look at a specific application for Kokutsu Dachi, or Backstance. Now, Backstance is, in some karate styles, not used at all. I'm going to use an application of Kokutsu Dachi in Jiu-Jitsu for one of the arm locks that we practice. And I'll talk about why this particular stance is useful for this particular move as we do it. Okay? So, you can get into this arm lock from a myriad of different positions. I'm just going to keep it nice and simple and just do it from a punch. So, as the punch comes, I'm going to block, I'm going to take the elbow, and I'm going to come through into here. So, at the moment, I've got a Zenkutsu Dachi or Junzuki Dachi, a forward stance. And we use this stance because it enables me, as I come to here, to drive forward as I get into that transition. But the stance I'm interested in is Kokutsu Dachi back stance. So when I'm here, I come through and drop into my back stance. So you can see that my weight is slightly on this back leg. And what that has the effect of doing is, as I make this tight and I shift my weight here, is it slightly pulls Alan's weight towards me. So his weight, his centre of mass, is no longer here, it's now out into his arm. And you can see that disrupts his balance. The reason I want to do that is because I want to put his weight into his elbow, which I'm then going to break by pulling the hip back. So that's my movement. I don't want to lean like this, because if I lean over, if Alan's strong, he can just stand up, and then my flexion is completely broken, and I need to start again. So, from the beginning. So it doesn't matter how you get there. So we're just into this position. So I'm going to slip the hand through. I want my left hand onto the back of his hand, and my elbow nice and tight. I bring this into my elbow, take my own arm, keep my spine nice and straight, and I step out 90 degrees to his shoulder and turn into Kokutsu Dachi or back stance here. What that enables me to do is to shift my weight back so that I'm drawing his weight out, and I can still rotate this hip, which I do more so as I step. So I get to there, and that is how we break the arm. So when you step forward, this is clamped into the bicep, and this, the force, is going that way. So it's going backwards, as opposed to levering over the top, which your opponent, if they're strong enough, can resist. So, just without a partner, this is our Kokutsu Dachi. If I do this in Shikudachi, my weight is too even, so my opponent can power up again through it. So I want that little shift out of his weight to pull him off balance. Okay. And then we finish. When you do the lock, make sure you do it very, very carefully, because it is quite dangerous. So we'll do it so. And just outside, you just step and exaggerate that turn. So the back stance enables you to transition your weight as you turn in order to affect that lock. So I hope you found that video useful. Next week, we're going to look at our last little video, looking again at a specific application of the stance, and we're going to look at Shikudachi. So I'll see you next week, guys. And if you want to check out some more of our videos, you can click the links here, and you can click the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner, or you can click my face around about here.